Okay, welcome to a quick little flip assignment for accelerated chemistry. And this is going to be on the University of Texas website, which is what we will use for homework. There's three big things you'll need to figure out here that I'll hopefully help you through, and don't forget to ask questions if you have them. Number one, you'll need to get what's called a University of Texas ID. Very simple. Number two, you'll need to sign up for the course. Number three, once you sign up for the course, I'll accept you as the instructor. Gotta click a button, and then you'll do your first assignment, which is basically a practice assignment. A lot of other classes, science classes, will use this as well. So here's the deal. If you look over here on the site, you want to click on the Homework UT site. So once you go there, the first step is to get a UT login password. It says go here. You just fill out the information and make sure to write down on a piece of paper your full name, what bell it is, your UTE ID, educational ID for University of Texas, and the password. I'll have that information. Listen, I'm not going to go into your account or anything. It's just if you lose your password, it's much easier for me to get it to you than to get it through UT. Okay, so you click here and it'll say, hey, go ahead and continue. You go through the process. Please use your school email and use your real name. I know people sometimes make up weird names, but again, if I don't have your real name, you don't get the grade. I mean, essentially, when I go look when you turn homework and I don't know it's you, it's a zero. So just use your real name, and they'll just ask for a little bit of information. Okay, so that's step number one. So once you get your UTE ID, then what we're going to do is go down here, and you want to go to the website, and you're going to need to write down some information to enroll. So the information you want to write down is, we'll look for fall 2016. The course number is 99181, and the shortened version of it is SICK HS Chem, or Houston Sycamore Accelerated Chemistry is the long name given to it. I tried to put everything down right here. There you go. And let's go ahead and click on this and see what we find. Okay, so essentially, you would log into Quest. It's going to ask you to log in. Okay, and then I've logged in already. Okay, I've logged in, but you can log in, and you're going to, I'll show you what it'll be like as a student. If you log in right here, it'll say courses. It'll say enroll a new course. Now, you're going to use the number 99181. I could do that right now, but because it's still the summertime, it won't pop up. But that's the course. It's the 99181, and it'll say look up course. And then when you do it, it'll say, okay, I want to join this course. The instructor has to okay it, and then I'll okay it when I see that you're in there. So what is this course going to look like? Okay, so once you get into the course and I okay it, typically what you're going to see is something that looks like this. Now, don't panic yet. Okay, so your course will pop up. You will only see one of these assignments. These are sort of assignments that I've got set up for the entire year. You won't see all of those. You'll only see one. And the first one that we'll do is just basically the first practice assignment, which is this one right here. Now look, here's the deal. With these assignments, what you're going to need to do is to pretty much answer the questions. And what I would do is print them out first. Okay, print them out first. Basically, go through, do them on paper, and then you'll go back and be able to answer the questions. And you only get one shot at it. You can't get multiple tries. If you do a calculation like down here, you want to enter in every number you see on your calculator. Don't do any rounding, and you lose points for guessing. So do the best you can, and then it's very important that you get it in before the deadline, because I really have no control over the deadline as the instructor. And once the deadline's there, the answers are posted. So when people come up and say, hey, can I turn this thing in late? Well, no, because all the answers are there. So you'll have plenty of time when we'll do about one assignment per unit. The key is, this is the one thing the policy is for the department, or the practice for the department is you're given plenty of time. You can print these out. You can come in and ask me questions. You can look up the answers, do whatever you want, but it has to be in by the deadline. So make sure you get it in before the deadline in case, a squirrel eats your computer or something happens. Okay. So that is that part. Now, that's what we're going to work on. So get your Texas UTEID. Try and go in, get into the course. I'll accept these as once a day. I go on and say accept, 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 accept. Now, what are some tips? Okay, down here are some very good tips. Now, number one, if I were you, I would print out this periodic table that you see right here. And the reason you want to print out this periodic table is because not all periodic tables are the same. This is the one that their calculations use for the UT website. That means you'll use these numbers, and some numbers are slightly different depending on what periodic table that you look at. So you definitely want to use that periodic table. The other thing you want to look at is print the question asked before. Scientific notation. It's basically written not as times 10 to the 23rd, but 6.02 capital E to the 23rd. That's how it reads, scientific notation. Rounding, again, never round. Look at every decimal point and every letter number you have on your calculator for the answer and plug that in. And don't forget, use this periodic table. And again, the first time we do this, it's just basically a practice assignment. I don't care if you get them all wrong. I want to see that you've signed up, that you get them in on time, and that you're able to just basically answer questions. But this is something that we'll be doing all year long, and if you go on and sign, you'll be doing it in there as well. So that's it, and make sure to sign up for the UT website. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Mrs. Stone and Mr. Geyer also do this, and if I'm not around, they can help you.